In this exercise, we will be creating this animation. I'm gonna play it one more time. Composition, new composition, the same settings. Duration, I'm gonna make this 10 seconds. I click on OK. And now I'm gonna bring all the images we're gonna need. Import file, exercise 4. I select everything and click on import. I'm gonna start by bringing the background, the ninja, right here. I'm gonna bring the dragon, place it right here. I'm gonna put the ninja a little bit down like this. I'm gonna bring the chain, gonna place it right here, same level as the hand. Shuriken, I bring it, I place it right here. I'm gonna select the shuriken and the chain. I'm gonna put them below the ninja like this, and I'm gonna bring the ashes and place them right here. The fire right here. Now I'm gonna hide most of these elements, and I'm gonna start by animating the ninja and the weapons of the ninja, the chain and the shuriken. I'm gonna place the playhead at 2 seconds. I click on the chain. I'm gonna press S to bring up the scale. I'm gonna unlink this, the X and the Y value, unlink. I click on the stopwatch. I create a keyframe right here. And I'm gonna, using the anchor point tool, I'm gonna place the anchor point right here. Now I'm gonna go back 1 second. And I'm gonna reduce this from 100 to 0. And you see the scaling is done starting from the anchor point. I'm gonna type 0 right here. Now we get this animation, and we want the chain to come back. To do that, I'm gonna place the playhead at 3 seconds. I select this keyframe, Control C to copy and Control V to paste right here. Now if I play, you see what we get. I'm gonna play it one more time. I think this looks good. I'm gonna select the shuriken now. I'm gonna press P to bring up the position, and I need the rotation also, so I press Shift and R. Now we have the position and the rotation. I'm gonna place the playhead at 2 seconds. I click on the stopwatch here on the position and the stopwatch here on the rotation. I put the playhead at 3 seconds. I'm gonna change the position. I need the selection tool. I change the position from here to here. And the rotation, I'm gonna type 3. I want the shuriken to rotate 3 times. See what we get. I think this looks fine. I'm gonna place the playhead right here. I'm gonna select these 2 keyframes, Control C and Control V to paste. And now we just copied and pasted the keyframes. If I play the animation now, let's see what we get. I think this looks good. And to make it even better, I'm gonna activate the motion blur for the shuriken and for the chain. Let's see what we get now. I think this is much better. This looks good. Now I'm gonna bring the dragon. I'm gonna make it visible again. I'm gonna click away, deselect, and press L to toggle everything up. Now the dragon, when the shuriken gets close, I want the dragon to dodge it. I want the dragon to go up and then down. So at this moment, I'm gonna press P. I bring up the position of the dragon. I click on the stopwatch. I move it a little bit. And I take the dragon up. Like this. Let's see what we get. I think I'm gonna make him move a little bit earlier. To do that, I'm gonna select both these keyframes and move them a little bit to the left. Let's see what we get. I think this is perfect. After this, I want the dragon to come back down. I'm gonna place the cursor right here. I want the dragon to come back slowly. And I'm gonna select this keyframe, Control C and Control V to paste it right here. Let's see the animation now. I'm gonna move it a little bit to the right. Let's see what we get. I think this looks fine. I'm gonna add motion blur for the dragon too. Now, especially in the beginning, we're gonna see the motion blur. I think this looks good. And at 5 seconds, the dragon is gonna throw the fire. I'm gonna make the fire visible like this. Select the fire. I'm gonna toggle this up. I select the fire. I press S to bring up the scale. Anchor point tool, I'm gonna make the anchor point right here. I want the animation to start from the mouth. I'm gonna scale it down like this. 0. I'm gonna type 0. Click on the stopwatch. I create a keyframe, and after 1 second, I'm gonna type 100. Now let's see what we get. I think it's very slow. The animation is very slow. I'm gonna move this keyframe a little bit like this. Let's see what we get. This is much better. Move it a little bit to the right. Let's see what we get. I think this looks fine. Just one thing. I'm gonna use this tool, the rotate tool, to rotate this a little bit like this, and with the selection tool I'm gonna move it a little bit like this. I think this looks fine. Let's play it one more time. Using J and K, we can move to the next or the previous keyframe. I'm gonna place the playhead exactly at this point where the keyframe is. Make sure there's a blue keyframe right here. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger than 100%. The scale, I'm gonna type 105. Let's see what we get. I press enter. I think this is a little bit better. 105. That's better than 100%. And starting at 7 seconds, I want the fire to slowly dissolve. I'm gonna press Shift and T to bring up the opacity. I click on the stopwatch, and after 1 second, I'm gonna set the opacity at 0%. Like this. I'm gonna make the ashes visible, and I want the ashes layer to start from here. When there's a lot of fire in this area, and at this exact moment, I want the ninja, the shuriken, and the chain to disappear. I'm gonna press Shift. I select the ninja, the shuriken, the chain, and I'm gonna make these 3 layers shorter like this. Now if we play, I think this is perfect. Now I'm gonna play the entire animation. The exercise now is finished. You go do the same and don't forget to save.